Yes.
Did they wear white and did he look like a marshmallow like running around the field?
No, he plays for the River
hilarious.
Monsters. They're green
I thought
and
surely
like.
he could cut it in the CFL. He
It's
can't even
weird.
cut it in the
Apparently
CFL.
All right, guys.
No, is that the full?
No, he was never.
Yeah.
He was never in the
He had to
CFL.
run too much. So
He'd
he's
have
like
to run too
indoor.
far to get
It's
to the
like
huddle.
half as big. You can just
No,
you can just like
see, what it was is the
shove the
NFL
stuff.
paid him enough to where he could eat as much as he wanted. Canada couldn't. The CIFL can only pay you in food.
He's like, I don't know. That's pretty good.
Guys, we can't afford to...
Let's
we
pivot to another piece of trash that you have on this paper.
Tony. Oh, all
I
right.
hate this segment.
Guys, listen.
So
In order to be an MVP, you have to think of yourself as a blank canvas ready to be painted. Lon's GOAT has been just that. Until now, despite his father's best wishes, the GOAT got himself a tattoo. Defying his father, aligning himself with his brother, showing solidarity and brotherhood, which is exactly what you need to be an MVP.
Please tell me you got a tramp stamp.
That would be fitting.
Brotherhood with your teammates. And that is why Lon's GOAT Ball is your 2017-2018 NBA MVP.
Dan, if you want to get back into politics, just show them these segments because the way you put spin on a turd is just fantastic.
For those of you who don't know, Dan O'Shea and I actually met at the New York State
Yeah.
Assembly internship. So we're gonna.
You can spin a turd like I don't
Like
I
it's
don't
cotton
think I've ever
candy.
seen.
You can shine a turd, but it's still a turd.
Listen. What,
That's coming from a Laker fan too.
I never said I liked the draft.
wait a
I'm
sec.
just saying.
wait.
it's not. It has nothing to do with the Lakers. It just has to do with that Lonzo's not good.
I wish they kept Russell, man. I was happy with him. Even though, you know,
And his
he's-
father's
Getting
an
off
even
topic,
bigger
guys,
piece
come
of
on.
crap.
All right,
Oh, it's
guys.
not a crap subject, and you're trying to change it to more crap. Let's not.
Here we go. The whole reason that all of us are here, all 274 of us are here, is the game. It's time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it.
Yep.
It's all about controlling if you can take it.
I prefer some of his other theme songs. Bow down.
You
to
lost
the
the game.
I'm not taking it.
All right, guys. So we've devised a fun little game. As many of you probably don't remember because you weren't listening to us back then, we did a trivia challenge where I was the host and Dan, and Tony all competed, and I believe Tony was the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony won. So this time,
Remember,
Fondly.
I only
He
remember.
was under
like-
the influence.
there's always, I guess, a possibility. I mean, I have to drive, so unlikely.
I was saying that for the police's benefit, but
Sting?
but this
No,
time,
I vaguely
Stuart
remember.
Copeland.
God, man, that felt like it was
Forever ago,
Yeah.
right? Feels like it was
It's only
years
been a year.
ago. Right. All right. So this time it's going to be Dan O'Shea will be the moderator, if you will. Alex will be timekeeper and scorekeeper. Do not put your thumb over that zoop, because that is a thing of beauty. All right.
Needs to be heard.
The teams are going to be Run the Point, captained by Scott. On his team is John and Brett, and they're doing this stupid little Wonder Twins thing.
It's a shield, bro.
They asked for it. I'm just part of the
You
team.
forgot something.
Leave him the shield.
I caught with my hand.
Team Dan Tony will be captained by myself. Tony and Dan Beebe are on my team.
No, okay.
Get your fist out my face before I put my fist in your face.
Hey, look, I'll Geno Smith you right here.
No, Geno Smith gets punched. It's IK who does the punching.
Yeah,
let
he
him-
said
just
he
let
was
him-
going to
just let him
Geno
roll
Smith
with
you. He's going to punch you
Makes you
in the
Geno.
face.
Right.
Context here.
So what we're
He's
gonna
going
do?
to tell you all about the flat Earth.
Yo, it's my boy Kyrie though.
And how
Gino
dinosaurs
came
don't
out
exist.
as
I know. I
Right.
tweeted it. I tweeted it to you too. That's the best. We're gonna go over the rules of the game.
being a Jets fan.
No, you don't. Rules of the game. The reader, which is Dan O'Shea, will read the 300 point, quote unquote 300 point question on the ESPN Trivia Challenge card, which he has in his hands right now, without the multiple choice answers. If a team correctly answers the question, they get 20 points. No points are lost for an incorrect answer unless the reader is interrupted, at which point you lose 20 points. If, after 5 seconds, no correct answer has been given, Dan O'Shea, the reader, will read the multiple choice answers, and the card is now worth 10 points. Incorrect answers will end a team's turn. For example, if I answer incorrectly, but I did not interrupt Dan O'Shea, no points are lost, but Tony and Dan cannot buzz in, but you guys run the point still can.
Once again, get it right.
Yep. To ring in, simply say your name. Now, just to make sure, let's all say our names. Dan.
Scott.
John.
Dan.
Tony.
There we go. We all know how to ring in. Beautiful. I don't doubt it. If a team gives a correct answer, they get a team bonus card from the Trivial Pursuit game. I'm just going to warn everyone. The games that we're playing from the ESPN trivia game was made in 2003. The Trivial Pursuit game is of the original Genus edition, the sports version, and that's from 1983.
Classic.
So
Yes.
none of this is going to be new trivia.
No.
Some of it may
Not
be
even within
some
the
of
last
it may be
decade.
inaccurate.
Grandfather trivia back.
Yeah, some of it's got asterisks on there.
Yeah, it's like records that have been broken 100 times over now.
Yeah, NCAA's that have been vacated.
The trivia.
Think about the times, guys.
The Trivial Pursuit card has 6 questions on it. When the team gets the answer from the ESPN card correct, Dan will read the first question. Give 5 seconds. The team can discuss and then answer. Do the same for all 6 questions for a possible 30 points. Okay? All right. And for every question, there will be a 5-second limit to answer. Time will be kept by the Zoop, which please turn that upside down.
Did you break it?
You will hear the balls stop. That is 5 seconds. All right? So, in addition to discussing and being confused about questions, we now have to worry about having that sound distracting us.
Thank God.
Dan, the reader, will use his best judgment when determining if an answer is close enough. For example, Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, synonymous. It works. If the card says University of California, Los Angeles, and we say UCLA, it's the same
Wrong.
thing. Okay?
You get no points.
If 2 players, or more than 2 players, should try and ring in at the same time, Dan O'Shea will use his best judgment and be impartial as to who it was that rang in first. In the event of a tie overall in the game, the 2 captains, Scott and myself, will try to answer a question correctly. First, from the ESPN Trivia Challenge, first player to answer the card correctly wins the game. No cheating, and there's a 90-minute time limit, and we're going to stop for a halftime at 45 minutes to update the score. So that means we need someone's phone to be a 45-minute timer. Brett, you got that going on?
I got it.
Okay.
Does your phone have the battery for that? Let's just make sure.
I'm at 71. I'm
Okay.
But he's
cool.
got to put his phone down anyway, so he doesn't look like he's cheating. So.
Well, we know he's cheating.
You awarded
Alex.
no points,
Don't be cheating.
and no point during your answer was any of it coherent.
They may God
We
have
are-
mercy on your soul.
We are all stupider from hearing it.
all the cards. God have mercy on your soul.
And God have mercy on us.
Oh, goodness. Not a Clue podcast.
Would have sufficed.
Okay.
Really quickly, before we begin, Not a Clue podcast has said, having 5 seconds for the balls to stop describes our sex life, sadly.
Wow.
Title of your sex tape.
Yes.
John would say they had good sex stories. Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Charge.
Does anyone have any questions about the rules before we begin?
Yeah, what are we doing? No, I don't have any questions. Come on.
Okay. Brett, let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Just say when.
All right. Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alex, are you ready?
Either.
All right. I will also be calling things out as we go, say like 10 points, 20 points to the team, in case that will end up helping you. It'll help me so that I know you're not cheating. All right.
Alex.
He'll forget and write it twice.
Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready. Everyone, we're good?
Yes.
Let's begin. Dan O'Shea, what is the category for the first question?
All right. ESPN, Inside the Huddle. For 300 points, quote unquote, Broncos QB Jake Plummer starred at what Pac-10
Scott.
school?
Arizona State.
Correct.
That's 20 points for Run the Point.
Nice job, man.
All right.
Good job.
Pulling out
You didn't answer
a
anything.
random
I want to be involved.
Trivial Pursuit card here.
Did you know that answer? I didn't.
I know.
I didn't.
So just to clarify, wait till he's done reading the question and then flip the.
Yes, when he's
shoot.
done reading the question.
All right. And you guys can confer.
Yes, you guys can confer.
But I can only I.
Only you can answer.
Gotcha.
How much is a poker bet of half a yard?
Can you something?
Can we steal
Talk,
this?
you don't have to whisper.
Balls are
1.5.
Huh?
1.5.
No. $50 apparently.
Okay.
I don't even know what that meant. I've never heard that
I
before in
played a
my
lot of
life.
poker, but like, that's not a term that's still.
As the premier gambler here, a yard is 100,
We're pricing.
It's at half a yard.
which would be 50.
Yeah.
We're
So
prices
we-
writing it. So
That's inches.
All
That's
right.
inches.
Next question. I think this is football. Which team has the better record in head-to-head meetings yet between the NFL's arch rival Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers? Remember, this is 1986.
Packers.
It's the Bears.
So no points awarded.
Remember, this is 1986.
3.
Why are they still going?
Because you had a tilt.
What was the first city in the Western Hemisphere to be awarded the Summer Olympics twice? Western Hemisphere.
No idea.
It's like us in South
Los
America.
Angeles.
That is correct.
So that's 5
I
points.
was like, LA.
What Tennessee star was selected in the first round of the 1977 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks? Good luck with this one.
Sidney Moncrief.
I was gonna say, hey, would you blow me? But
Ernie Grunfeld. Classic name.
Ernie
know that
Grundle? Grundle?
Is this Beowulf?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Again, 1986. Who's the National League's all-time leader in singles?
Pete Rose.
Yes.
That's 5 more points.
Said so
Alright.
far.
That one I would have known.
How many times did T. Baron Sir Thomas Lipton fail to win the America's Cup?
How many times did he fail? Every time.
Yes.
I don't know if it's every time or not. The answer on here is 5.
Sorry. Are you going to take it or not?
I'm not going to take it.
I wouldn't.
I mean, we probably weren't wrong. It's just not the answer he's looking for.
All right. Fun so far, guys.
I'm not a big
These
connoisseur of
bonuses
American
are
Cup.
tough.
Wow.
I'm surprised we got 2 of them. So.
Those are the easy ones.
Okay. No, seeing the answer, this is going to be pretty easy, I think. Inside the Huddle again. Who, along with Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton, is the only other player to surpass 15,000 career rushing yards?
Scott. Barry Sanders.
That is correct.
That was the only guess I was thinking.
We're a little
Tony, you
slow.
should have known that.
I know.
All
I
right.
forgot what I was supposed to yell, and then I realized it's my name.
He's gonna come out.
I was just gonna be like, me.
Brett!
Yeah.
No, I just gave it to him.
All right. Here we go. You ready with that timer?
We're not ready.
Whatever NNM means.
Eminem, okay.
I think it's baseball. I don't know what NNM stands for.
Like Nancy,
That's like
Nancy Michael.
yeah.
Okay. Still know what it means.
I don't know. What Baltimore Orioles pitching stalwart was nicknamed Cakes?
Jim Palmer.
Yes.
Wow!
That was all me. If you're listening.
We gonna lose.
Seems like we can't yell names fast
Update.
enough.
We gonna lose.
Next question. Who set an NFL record with 41 rushing attempts in a game? Good luck with this.
Jim Brown.
No.
Kenjana Carter.
Franco Harris.
Where are you on that?
I didn't know he did that. I mean,
He's big. He does stuff like
41
that.
is like a normal now.
Yeah, that's
Remember
gotten.
Larry
That's
Johnson, one of
gotten.
them.
Yeah.
One of white
I was
back.
gonna say Larry
Didn't
Johnson.
Leonard Fournette do that last year?
Yeah. What was the first American thoroughbred to win $1 million in purse money?
Secretariat.
No.
War Admiral.
Citation.
Oh, citation.
Okay. I was going to say Seabiscuit.
Definitely not.
You know, citation. That's super.
I like
low
Tobey
on
Maguire.
horse. Who received a record 707,012 votes from more than 2.1 million fans in NBA All-Star voting for 1982 to 1983?
Magic Johnson.
Nope. Dr. J. Julius Erving.
Dr. J.
No, it wasn't Jordan.
No. Since he was at North
What
Carolina.
baseball play attempts to score a runner on third base with a bunt?
It's a squeeze bunt. Suicide squeeze bunt.
Squeeze. Yeah.
The squeeze.